What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another trailer reaction. This time for Sony and Marvel's Morbius, starring Jared Leto. Now, I know some of you probably like, who? Morbius? What's that? It is a movie that has been pushed back so many times just due to the pandemic, but we are officially getting it this January, and man, I can really not wait to see this thing. When I did check out the initial trailer, it did seem like something I was really interested in, especially since I do love the Wesley Snipes Blade movie that came out in the late 90s. That was a movie that I really did grow up on, and it shaped me a lot, especially when it comes to Marvel Comics and these characters that we are now introduced to decades later. And it's weird because I don't necessarily like vampires, but I like vampire hunting. I like the world building. I like to see a lot of the prosthetics and just some of the effects that they do creating these monsters. And I think Morbius looks like a perfect example of that. All right, guys, so enough talking. Let's just get to watching. But if you do like content like this, let me know by liking the video. It's the best way to support the channel, and it does spread these videos out to those that aren't subscribed. And if you yourself aren't subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe and bell notification down below to always get alerted about future videos like this. All right, guys, let's just get into the brand new trailer for Sony and Marvel's Morbius.
You need a doctor?
I am a doctor.
I should have died years ago.
People all over the world have my disease.
I'm here.
It's so cool Jared Leto's coming to the MCU.
Take the risks. If you're gonna run, do it now.
People are strange.
Dr. Michael Morbius, you've been missing for 2 months.
When you're a stranger,
Then you were found on a container ship that washed up off of Long Island.
faces look ugly. When you're alone,
What did you do to yourself, Doc?
Ooh, Tyrese.
I wish I knew. I went from dying to being more alive than ever.
It worked.
Whoa, that body transformation.
Have increased strength and speed, and some form of bat radar. What else can I do?
That radar. Yo!
There has to be.
There's something inside of me. It wants to hunt and consume blood.
Michael.
when you're a stranger, faces come
And you control it.
I don't know.
Half the city wants to kill you.
remembers your name.
We haven't had anything this good since that thing in San Francisco.
When you're strange,
The other
Venom.
wants to control you.
Hey,
Spider-Man.
you and I should stay in touch.
I'd do anything to save a life. But I don't know what I'm capable of.
You save lives, you don't take them.
Are you here to heal the world? Or to destroy it?
Not bad.
Who the hell are you, man?
I know. I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Michael Morbius at your service.
Yo! He said, I am Venom. I love that. Alright guys, so that was the brand new trailer for Morbius starring Jared Leto. I saw Michael Keaton in there, so it looks like we're getting some Vulture action. I think we saw him in the first trailer, if I'm being completely honest. But this one does feel like an official trailer. The first one was okay as a teaser. In the new fashion form for trailers, it seems like they're remaking all of these songs, either classic rock songs, classic R&B songs, with the lyrics remixed, remade, and given this ominous presence in the version that finally comes out. It's usually spooky, just depending on whatever kind of movie it is. So we get to see that people are strange, you know, and it's to be expected nowadays, and it's become almost like a cliche cookie cutter trailer staple. I don't really care for it at all anymore. It's just gotten overused. So that aside, what did I like in this trailer? Well, I like to see that we got the transformation and we got a little more with that prosthetic, just the face, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of practical in this, which I do absolutely love. I'm a huge fan. I grew up on practical effects. I will forever love them. Use them as much as you can. I don't care how goofy it looks, how dumb it looks. If it does look too noticeable, then guess what? Improvise. Slap some freaking Vaseline or something to make it look slimy and gooey, like you just came out of somewhere, like a sewage or something. I don't know, like you just gave birth to this damn thing, and it has to look and real, as raw as possible. And I'm all for that, guys, because we have to teach this younger generation that practical reigned king at one time. Yeah, CGI is easier and simpler and probably cheaper to make, but it's just too damn noticeable sometimes. All right, that's my old man rant on the CGI thing. But anyways, guys, the story itself, I kind of got the gist of it in the first trailer, but we had a little more elaboration. He's kind of torn between, you know, wanting to save people, which he was initially planning on doing, and then letting this power kind of take over and run him. And I thought it was cool that they made the references to Spider-Man in here as well as Venom. So like seeing that. Tyrese's implication in this film, not really sure. It looked like he had something attached to his arm, or his arm was kind of robotic there for a second. I really couldn't tell in the freeze frame, and I didn't pause it, but I saw it really briefly, and I saw it on Instagram yesterday that there was a clip that was freeze framed of the kind of Daily Bugle, I believe it was. It did say Rhino and someone else had escaped, so I'll just put that image up here. It's no spoiler, you guys can pause it or whatever. So it's gonna be cool if they're gonna implement some new characters in here in Marvel fashion, like they like to do along the way, guys. We saw it so much in the last couple of Marvel films, just gearing up for phase 4. Overall, guys, people think that this is a throwaway project. I was thoroughly pretty much impressed with this film. Hopefully it is a step up from the Venom films, just in the fact that the CGI looks a bit dodgy, and the last movie was fun, but it was just super quick. So if we can get somewhere in that middle mark of an hour and 45, hour and 50 minutes, it'll hold my attention span, and it looks like their CG and possible situations of practical that they're getting into do look pretty good. So that being said, I'm really interested in checking this one out, despite it coming out in January, and we know Flix talkers that January is where movies go to die. But you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear them, and if you guys did appreciate mine, let me know by liking the video. It's the best way to support the channel, and it does spread these videos out to those that aren't subscribed. And if you yourself aren't subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe and bell notification today to join the Flix Talk family and always get alerted about future videos like this. All right, guys, till next one, I'm gone. Peace.